I didn't know how this night was going to go, but I didn't know it was going to go this way. Because what the heck is happening? 10, 11. Are we stranded? It's left.
Why did one of you not push it when the door's bloody open? Really stupid.
Get here, kids. Only pet!
Actually makes that sound.
Happy New Year.
Hey guys, how are you doing? As for me, I am A-okay. So today, I do not know what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to be moved by the wind up until I get where we need to go, which I don't even know. So right now, it's New Year's Eve. It's 10:30. And for the past 2 years during New Year's Eve, right? What the heck? So my Uber has just arrived. Anyways, yeah, for the past 2 years, right, on New Year's Eve, I haven't been going anywhere, mainly because I think it was COVID, 2020, COVID, 2021, there were COVID restrictions as well. So I was just chilling in the house. But they was like, you know what? Let me do something different. So I'm going to London. I'm just going to Leicester Square. I don't know what's going to be there. I have like zero idea what is going to be there. But there's going to be something. That's one thing for sure. So that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, let us start on the adventure. Okay, that's new.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Listen. Don't do that.
Hey, what's this?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
31,
13, 34, 35, 36, 37.
Yeah, he's getting tired now.
Bro, what's going on?
Yeah, we're at 30.
Bro, you're just nodding your head, man. You're just nodding your head. Bro, do it then. You're not doing shit. I talk more than you can chew, bro. 100 push-ups.
Down.
If you guys didn't make me pause in between, I would have.
Where's bro? You went from push up to the headbutts, bro.
That's 100 only if I skipped elementary.
Are we stranded?
Blind.
You see your future.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Listen, I saw that was a good.
I see where you are on a normal day. I see where you are in 5 years. In 5 years. I have your CV in 5 years.
Or not.
Why have you guys been waiting?
So the train has been delayed.
Put you in like.
I might actually spend my New Year's in a train rather than where I need to go.
Did you agree with
That's gonna be sad.
that some of you
Yeah, I trust that.
Okay, so there was another train on the other platform. Then we got out of our train to get on that train, and the train has just left.
The train conductor.
Why did one of you not push it when the door's bloody open? Really stupid. Yeah. And really childish. The train's going.
Everybody get out. It's tricky, man. I didn't know how this night was going to go, but I didn't know it was going to go this way. Because what the heck is happening?
Oh! Block the door! Get here. Get here, kids. Get here.
Okay, yeah.
Are you sure we all in?
Yeah.
No!
Ah, wait, what are you waiting for?
Barry's over there.
I'm all here, fam.
Oh shit. Are you sure?
Yeah, Barry's here, bro.
Everyone's here.
Gosh. So, long story cut short, we were on the train, right? Everything was cool. Then the train got delayed. Then when it got delayed, right, it got further delayed because it was called someone pressed the emergency button, then it got cancelled. So it's now what, 20 minutes past 11, we're stranded in a train which was moving. Then we went out to Alexandra Palace. Then we're like, okay, cool, what's the plan? Then instead of getting an Uber to Finsbury Park, where I'm going right now in the train, then the Uber, it took time like to accept. Then it finally accepted. But by the time that it accepted, the other train that was going to Finsbury Park was already here. So it cut off the Uber 1 minute before. 1 minute before. Then it came on the train. So right now the time is 11:45, and it's supposed to be at Finsbury.
Moorgate. The next station is Haringey.
So what's good? We're going to be at Finsbury at 10 minutes to 12. But me, I'm suggesting like to the people that I'm with, and also Hertford is a small place. But I went here like with no plans, right? With nothing to do. But then here I'm basically with a group of people now with a plan. Damn. Anyways, fireworks. Ah, gosh. So I'll see what's gonna happen. But anyway, there. So now I'm on the train to Finsbury Park. Then we're going to go down in Finsbury Park. But I suggest that we just go down from Finsbury Park. Then you see the fireworks there. Then you go to Central London. Then you come back. But I can't lie, nothing is gonna happen. If we try to go to get to Central London before 12, we won't. We definitely won't. That's one thing for sure. Because what it's called? Yeah, we won't. So we then first got to spend the countdown in an underground train, of which that's no part of my plans. I didn't have a plan, but that's no part of my plans. But anyways, we'll just see how it goes. Now this is heaven.
Bro, where are we going? Outside. Only 10. Well, when they will know the street by you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year. There are fireworks everywhere. What the sound? Sheesh. Sounds like we're at war. Yep, it is now 12 p.m. Oh, a.m. I didn't know this day was going to go this way. And honestly, I wish we could have stayed at Alexandra Palace because there were more fireworks that side. But anyways, a beggar is not a chooser. But yeah, another 365. I can smell the fireworks. Another 365 days on this earth. Well, I hope I do make it for the other 365. But 22 has been an interesting year. Very interesting. But anyways, I'll do like sort of the recap thingy a little bit afterwards. For now, I'm just going to go to the fireworks. So yeah, but the main regret that I have for tonight, we couldn't find a place to eat. There's no McDonald's open here.
You speak for a certain man. Arsenal fans.
Happy New Year, everyone! Happy New Year. This is what I've been looking for. I'm good.
My stupid phone now.
What?
Saying iPhone available, unavailable.
That is new. Alright. So yeah, I'm not going back home. The guys that I was with, they're going to Central London, and of which my plan was to go to Central London in the first place, but it was also to come back early because the last train was at 20 minutes to 2. Yeah, so it's like 1 hour from now, so I didn't see it like sort of necessary, for me at least, to go to Central London. So I'm just waiting for the next train, which is going to come in about 5 minutes. So yeah, 2022 has been a wild year. Yes, a lot of things has happened. I feel like I've grown physically. I have to get rid of this guy. I've been eating way too much, and it might be because of like the period that I was depressed from, like I think March up until, I don't know, July, was it? Yeah. But one thing that I'm proud of, I managed to fish myself out of that depression and started going out more, because I realized the more that I stayed in my room, the more that it was just going to get worse. Because once you stay in your room for way too long, right, you become isolated, and once you become isolated, you start feeling like a lot of emotions. That is the unfortunate part. You start feeling like basically like no one likes you and whatnot. So yeah, I got through that, so that was cool. That was enjoyable. Yeah, so as I was saying, like depression, like yeah, isolation leads you to thinking that like no one likes you or like no one wants to be with you at that very moment, and that is very dangerous. So yeah, that was like the worst part of my 2022. But then at least like after that it got better. I started like sort of going out and whatnot. So yeah, but to the 2023 Cooper now, basically the future me, or basically the me when I post this video, or the me a second after it right now, you have a lot to change my gym. Like this is like a one-on-one, a personal thing. Like yeah, 2022 was not the best year of your life, that's one thing for sure. A lot of things happened, a lot of things went left when you didn't think it would be. But then the first thing that I suggest that you should do, right, fix your relationships with God, with people, with everyone, because what you're doing this past year was not good. It wasn't good vibes. So just fix your relationship. Try to be there for people People who you know are always there for you, try to be there for them. Don't try to be too independent. That is not healthy. You tried that for quite so long, but then it just left you like sort of lonely at most times. So don't try to be don't try to isolate yourself way too much, and don't try to be independent. People help you to go where you want to go. You can't do everything alone. I know you're trying by all means not to depend on people. Yeah, that's cool, but then at least allow yourself to be vulnerable. Because you're like trying to be like this sort of tough guy, trying to be independent. It does not work. It is not the way. Keep that in mind. Put that in your thick skull. Do not try to be too independent. Rely on people. Have people you can rely on. You can't be
It's
like him. Ma'am, I'm talking.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
I will.
Text the British Transport Police.
I will.
On 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it.
Sorted. Yeah, I know. Anyways, thank you. So, as I was saying, Cooper, yeah, don't try to be too independent. I'm begging you, man. Don't try. Depend on God. Try to rely on people as well. It's okay. No one will kill you. And then also, what else can we fix? Yeah, try to be more consistent. Yeah, that's like the main thing that you've been like sort of falling out on, like just being consistent. Because you might try to you start something, right? Then you're like really passionate, but then within like due time you don't even finish it because you're not consistent. You can't even finish a 2-hour movie, bro. That's messed up. You're not consistent that much. You can't just like even finish a movie. Nah, try to be more consistent. And then also, but vulnerability, try to be more vulnerable, man. Please, it gives you a lot of opportunities, because once you're vulnerable, you open yourself to the next person, you feel. And also what's good, go and meet new people. Yeah, you've met some new people, but then yeah, try to have like sort of that personal connection with people when you meet them. Don't just do small talk then you just leave, because you won't be able like to have a connection with those people. But the thing is, networking is one of the most important thing that you can have. You knew this when you came to the UK. You knew about networking, but then for the most of part of 2022 you've let that down. There's a lot of people you could have met and like develop like actual relationships with, and then like sort of go further in what you want to do for your career, and then even also like in relationships. But then you were too proud. You thought like you didn't like really need anyone because you didn't want to rely on anyone. Fix that. And then also risk taking. Like over the past couple of months, you haven't been taking any risk. You've just been chilling in your room. Like whenever you try to do something, you like sort of stop yourself, and that's because of the anxiety that you've given yourself. Anxiety is all in the mind. You know that anxiety is all in the mind. You get it is all in the mind. Because anxiety comes from insecurities. We all have insecurities. I know you have insecurities. You have a big nose, man, but then you've accepted that, you feel. So accept every part of yourself. Just accept it, and that way like you'll be able like to walk more confidently, because you're confident but then you don't have self-esteem, and that is bad. But if you're confident, you can do like things, you can do enough to get you in the room, but then you won't be able like to do anything inside the room, you get. So you have a high self-esteem. If you have to go to the gym, go to the gym. Now actually go to the gym, because you have to lose this guy, this one, you have to break up with this guy, you have to break up, you feel. So please do more risk taking. Take risk, because you never know. And I'm proud of you for today though, because today you wanted to stay in your room, but then you're like, you know what, let me just go out. I don't even know what's going to happen. You had no idea, but you're just like, you know what, let me just go where the wind takes me. And you took a risk. It was sort of your control, but then you're just like, you know what, let me just go with it. And then right now you had an experience. What happened today, you never knew that was going to happen. You never knew that you're going to end up in Finsbury Park, then buy this good ass food. Yeah, this food is good though. But yeah, anyways, we're off track. Take more risk. I know you won't even know what's on the other side. Open a door without knowing what's on the other side, because you literally never know. You can't plan everything. Everything's out of your control. Everything, God is the one who's in control. So it goes back to the rely on God. But if you rely on God, things will be easier for you. You won't have much anxiety, because anxiety comes from wanting to control everything. You can't control everything, you can't, you feel. And then also, but yeah, risk relationships. Yeah, what else? And then also, don't try to be MIA way too much, because like things, when you isolate yourself, man, like you become the worst version of yourself. Because you don't talk to people. Talk to human beings. It's healthy. It is freaking healthy. Don't isolate yourself way too much. But the thing is, when you isolate yourself, right, you go MIA for 1 day, then comes 2 days, then comes 3 days, then comes 1 week, then all of a sudden not even talking to anyone, and then that's detrimental on your mental health, because you start like overthinking. Okay, so 2023, but make sure you watch this, man. I truly hope you do watch this.
We will shortly be arriving at Hadley Wood.
Oyster and contactless payments may only be used.
So yeah, be there for people, man. Be there for people. Don't isolate yourself way too much. Take care of your mental health. Read books. Yeah, you've been reading a book for like a year now. That is not normal. That is not normal. Don't do things on and off, man. If you're reading a book, like just read it like every day. You feel. Just read it every day. Gain new knowledge. Don't just depend on just being on social media or like just reading Twitter and whatnot. You feel. Try by all means to be in connection with your intellect. And also increase your emotional intelligence. You used to think you're emotionally intelligent, but now the fact that like you have the anxiety and then sometimes you just go MIA without looking about other people, it means you're not really emotionally intelligent as much as you thought. Improve on that, please. So yeah, from the top of my head, 2023 Cooper, this is what I'm just like laying out to you, man. Yeah, you achieved like low-key a lot of things in 2022, but then it was not the best year. Doesn't even crack in your top 5 of best years. So to make 2023 one of your best years, please work on these issues. Relationships, take risks, stop going MIA, go out more, talk to people, engage, get yourself in rooms that you don't even imagine yourself being in. Just take the leap of faith, because you never know what happens. And also when it comes to social media, try to collab with people. Yeah, this thing of like just trying to be individual, not trying to rely on anyone, says that like if things do go well, like no one will hold that against you. Like no one will say like, okay, yeah, you are here because of me. But like I see, like from what I've seen at least, that's one of the reasons why you want to rely on people so much. Because you feel like if you rely on someone, right, and if someone like helps you too much, once you get where you want to go, right, it's gonna be like, okay, you are here because of me, and without me, you are nothing. You feel. So not everyone is like that. Keep that in mind. Not everyone is like that. So yeah, man, 2023 Cooper. I hope you watch this. I repeat, I hope you'll be watching this on at least like weekly basis, so, like every month, man. Please, I'm asking. So yeah, switch. Now I'm talking to you guys, the viewers. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. As for me, I'm just going to devour this food. That food, I'm going to destroy it when I get to my room. Then I'm just going to watch a movie. I probably won't finish it because I'll sleep like midway, but nevertheless,
We will shortly be arriving at Potter's Bar.
So almost there. So for a New Year's Eve day, it was quite enjoyable. The fact that I went out, I wanted to go to Central London. Leicester City was my aim, but unfortunately I didn't get there, mainly because of the train delays. But nevertheless, it was a good way to spend the day, the night at least. Yeah. So guys, I hope you had a good happy new year on your part. And yeah, happy new year, man. I wish you everything for 2023, a good life, a good physique, a good mental health, everything good on your part. I truly hope everything will go well, and then your resolutions will come to fruition.